Hi everyone, my name is Janelle and I'm the creative director here at Thirst, and today I have with me my husband Byron, who is the interim youth director here at Thirst. We are on the week of peace and today is Tuesday, November 29th. So I'm going to read the scripture for today and then we'll talk about it a bit. So this is Genesis 17:7. I will establish my covenant as an everlasting covenant between me and you and your descendants after you, for the generations to come, to be your God and the God of your descendants after you. So this is Genesis 17:7. This is the covenant that God made with Abraham. And when he talks about this, this is the covenant that Jesus is fulfilling in the New Testament. So he's made this promise to Abraham. And this fulfillment doesn't come until 2,000 years about after God made this covenant with Abraham. And it always strikes me because I'm an impatient person. And so when I look at stuff like this and the amount of faith that Abraham had in this promise that God made to him, it's astonishing to me because I'm someone who's like, okay, God told me something. Now it's going to magically appear tomorrow. And that's not, what this is. And I love that look at, like, when we look at the idea of peace in the past, how far back are we going?
Right. One part that always sticks out to me when I read this promise that God made with Abraham is the part where God says to be your God and the God of your descendants after you, and how through Jesus we get to be grafted into that promise as well, even though we aren't direct descendants of Abraham. Like, I'm not of Jewish heritage,
right?
And I don't think most people are not, but we are all now in that family and
right.
counted as sons of God through Christ, and that we get to look to the God of Abraham and say, you are my God,
right.
And we get to now be in relationship with him through Christ, and it's just to have that relationship with him and to be counted in the family and to share in that is just to be part of that history then, like how even further back that is to us, and then to be in it just is so nice to be in it.
Right. Well, because what you're talking about is when Jesus came, he brought us into that covenant, right? So when God made this covenant, he was talking about Abraham's descendants. But when Jesus came, he said, like, this is now for all people. This is why when Jesus interacted with Gentiles, it's so important to pay attention to that, because this is him expanding the family of God and now making everyone welcome into the family of God and allowing them to have that blessing that God had given to Abraham to be able to take part in that. So that's today's devotion. You have the questions at the end of your devotion. If you don't have this booklet yet, we do have these in the lobby at church, but you can also go to thirsttoberight.com/Advent and you can get the digital version there. Okay, you guys? All right, thanks so much and we'll see you tomorrow.